Welcome back, everyone. We're going to be watching more Attack on Titan. Storm here.
Tom here.
Kimmy here.
We are
Hey, I'm
on.
thirsty.
You are thirsty. Okay. Well, let me give you this awesome water here.
Oh, thanks, Dawn.
Did we like creep you guys out?
It's like frozen
Magic.
water from the tundra.
Well, it is cold up here.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Tom lives in Florida. We live in Connecticut, so we're pretty far away from each
It's
other.
only
But
it's only 85 degrees today.
Don't you miss it up here?
yeah, I
Nope.
mean, we do love the change of seasons here, but it is good to have warm weather too. We do love it down south, and so it's good that we could do this together.
That's right.
Woohoo.
This is the best thing.
Mm-hmm.
What are we
And-
doing?
Well, a big thing I was just going to say is Aaron needs a vacation. So we're going to be watching Attack on
Yeah,
Titan, but
speaking of
Aaron really
cold.
needs a vacation, to put it lightly, because that poor man has been going through a lot of turmoil and he just wants to give up on life. Historia cut him free, right? She released him and said that humanity's against her, but, because of her family's history and stuff, I'm sure that's what she means by that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, and
I'm
he's
wondering what they're
begging
going to
her.
do to go forward.
Yeah, he's begging her to eat him.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a weird concept to be like, but that's what the Titans do. They just eat people. We've been seeing that from the start, but
Gain
it's just
power.
a weird concept to be like, not weird, it's just traumatizing, like to be able to eat someone, like just bottom line, be able to eat someone. And you just go numb to that because that's all you hear on this show. And it's like, even Kenny was like, oh man, certain bloodlines can only take the power. So even if I ate Aaron, it wouldn't matter. Can you imagine? Like, I mean, like you see the big Titans eating humans, but then, human talking about eating another human when they're actually just like the same size human. It kind of makes you like, oh God, like, ooh, delicacy.
Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah, I want some num-nums. So shall we get into this episode?
Let's do it.
Yes.
So we are watching 308, which is also 345 on Crunchyroll. He doesn't want to cause a
Maybe he
panic or
thinks they're
anything.
safer in there.
I know.
Maybe
I don't know. It's like, okay, we trust you.
Go all the way to the back.
Yeah, the music got really positive at the end. I love that music. And I'm like, okay, well, at least they're motivated and they have a plan and hopefully it'll work out. But I don't know how they're going to stop that thing.
Yeah. So they had more than one option. So they're
Yeah.
choosing to.
I'm just surprised the thing is able to maintain that form for that long. Because I mean, all the other Titans like that, they were only around for a few minutes,
Yeah.
before they burned themselves out.
Yeah, and he's so strong because of his bloodline, probably.
And that
And he,
serum, yeah.
Yeah, and he only took one lick.
Yeah,
And
can you
that's what
imagine if he took
happened?
the whole vial? Like, that would be
Well,
insane.
I think maybe that's why he's not fully developed and he
yes.
looks the way he is.
Yeah. So if he did, would he be that large or larger and fully intact? Like,
Would he be
walk
upright,
around
or
and-
will he still be crawling?
Yeah, because
Would he be faster?
we see all these elements of even the colossal titan being so big, he moves so slow because he's so heavy, right? And there's just a lot of mass there so you just feel, the size of everything. And here you have one that's twice as big as the colossal titan, and so I don't know if he'd be able to walk, but yeah, I kind of wondered that too. I think he would be like probably dragging himself anyways because he's just so large. I mean, the colossal titan, when he took down the wall, he just collapsed on it and he looked almost lazy because he was just so heavy and knocked it down.
It's probably a lot easier for him just to fall on it than it is to actually raise a hand and pound it.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that it's going to take that long for him to get to the wall.
That's what I mean. I mean,
Right?
is that thing going to survive its shape? By the time he gets there,
Yeah. Or
when
will
it's not like he was right next door; he was pretty far away.
I mean, he might still be forming too. I mean, I think he's at his peak now. I don't know though, because look how long just in that cave alone with everything collapsing and the wind, just the steam and the wind just pushing everyone back. And that took so long as well. And sometimes a moment only lasts a couple seconds, a minute maybe.
Right,
but
all that
felt like it
conversation
was
could have been a
long.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes the conversation takes a lot longer, but it's actually in such a short amount of time. So sometimes time is lost to us. But I think that took a long time for him to transform into this double colossal. And that maybe he is still transforming. I mean, there's still lava underneath him. Like, he is so hot and steamy right now. It sounds weird.
It's so hot and steamy.
Yeah, what a sight. But, I'm kind of wondering if that's because he is still transforming or changing into something more. But, Titans also steam, when they're just in a mid state, right? Or at the end.
Yeah.
And anyways, so yeah, maybe he's just at the peak right now. But he was making so much distance. Like every move that he made, every
the horses
slither,
are galloping next to him,
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're barely keeping up.
Yeah.
So it makes me forget like how far the distance is, because I felt like they were going to get to the wall like right away.
Just before him. I thought he was going to be like right after them. But...
Yeah. But luckily they had some time to even have a meeting. Like they got there, they were, trying to keep up with the Titan. And then they actually get back and able to have a meeting and everything before that. And his story is actually geared up. So at least they were able to prepare.
Yeah.
They were able
and
to
they
get
have
ahead of it.
hours.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be enough.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But he's on mission for something. I mean, he transformed and immediately started to move, and there were comments saying, "You idiot, you didn't know what you were doing," and apparently not. He didn't realize like how extensive this was going to be, maybe, but he's still on a direct course.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has a mission.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what is he trying to accomplish?
Yeah, it's almost like instinctual, because he doesn't. His head is literally in the ground, trudging along.
He does look like an inchworm, right? Like he's almost like an
Yeah,
accordion.
kind of like accordions. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I am
almost like
always
spider
impressed.
legs too. Like,
Yeah, I'm like always impressed and creeped out on how bizarre these creatures are, and that's just so disturbing to me to see that one. It's just so intimidating. And here you have our group just brave and doing what they do best and trying to figure a way to save humanity. I mean, I want to say save the people, but honestly, how many people are left? And this one double colossal titan can probably take out everything in its path. Like there's nothing stopping it.
Do you think that's bigger than the Bigfoot Titan?
Well, yeah, because if it's double the size of the colossal is probably the biggest one, right?
Well, I don't know, because I haven't seen the Bigfoot Titan yet, so I don't really know how big he is compared to the colossal. He's probably just as big, I would think, as the colossal.
Well, he's climbed the wall before too, and the walls might be different heights at different locations, but I definitely think the colossal's a lot bigger than the beast titan.
Oh, because he was sitting on top of the wall, wasn't he?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, and now I'm trying to remember. I'm like,
Right.
oh god, maybe he is like close to that. I don't know, but I'm assuming this is the biggest one ever.
I'm thinking so.
Big
too.
ass Titan.
Big ass Titan. That's
I know that's what they're
right.
calling it, right? That was insane. But I do like Historia being the queen. I think that's going to be a good thing, and they
Yes.
do need something solidified, and have a good story. But at the same time, that's kind of messed up too, because now they're saying she has to come up with a story for the people, right? So like, what can you really believe? Like, they do have good intentions here, which I think is definitely good because it was corrupt before, but. It's just amazing on how you could take a small group of people to overthrow the crown, to put someone else new on there, and then tell a story to be like, hey, this is the rightful heir to the throne.
She is the true heir, yes.
But she is a true heir, so it's
Yeah.
just amazing when you think about it, that a small group of people can...
We're going to have to
change
explain
the
a
whole
bunch of things,
kingdom.
though, first.
Have to explain a bunch of things, but it is her decision at the end of the day.
And I think she will
is
be a
gonna
good
fight
leader
with
like
that.
that.
And she has a sound mind, so at least you're not going to have somebody crazy and greedy on the throne again.
Yeah, especially with this other decision. They did have a second option, and they're choosing, her option.
And she also said something which was good, because she was honest about being selfish and wanting to eat Aaron and take the power to help humanity. And she was honest about it, but she didn't do it. She made that choice not to do that.
Right, because she believed her father so much.
Yeah, and she went against him at the end, which was huge to see that. So she can make her own decisions under pressure, and that was a lot of pressure with her family, her family's history, like all your family is going to live through you. If you take this serum, you have to pass it along. So when she hit that serum away, like, that's huge. Like, you're just getting rid of all the beliefs of your family, and your father just truly loves and believes in this, and you're just knocking it away, destroying all the history right there. Historia destroying history. No. But so that was huge that she did that and confessed to everyone around her that that was a thought that she had. So she seems very like modest and honest, and you know, I think she has the right, like she's capable of leading.
I think so too.
Oh, definitely. She's
Great
definitely been
attributes.
showing her attitude's definitely been showing it in the past couple episodes.
Yeah, so can't wait to watch the next episode, guys. It's getting very intense again.
It
Keep
is.
it Titan.
One day we'll open up that basement.
One day.
Yeah,
That's always
well,
the
at
joke.
least, that's the goal.
Yeah, because,
the
you know, they
total
haven't
goal.
been able to go there
The
because they
ultimate.
weren't able to patch the
We need
wall. So
Carpenter Aaron to fix the wall.
hey, you know, he has that power now, so that's awesome.
right.
Take out the power.
Hardening up.
Yeah, that's rough on Aaron. Man, I mean, just to see him go through all that stuff. It's just
But he
horrible.
did it. He did it. All
Yeah.
that pep talk that the guy gave him.
It was a Sasha who was just like, oh, thank God. She was like a little cry baby running with the serum. And I'm like, yeah, so he has that armor power now after that serum that he drank. So, yay.
I just want to know what the hell Reese would have been like if he took that whole dose.
I know it.
I mean, there was quite a bit in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was.
There was just one lick. I know. So
and
that's
he
gonna
knew
be
just to
insane
take one lick.
It's a
Like, that's
Tootsie Roll
all it's
son of
gonna
the Tootsie
take.
Pop.
Yeah, maybe we'll see like some history on like the biggest Titan ever, and you know, because
Your
I don't know if he would just be a lot bigger or
great-grandfather.
just more, yeah, or
He
just
was
more
it.
human-like. I don't know, but very bizarre. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Woo.
Bye.
Bye.